All right, next is a call from Mr. Srinivas Reddy. He's on the phone line with us. Hi, Mr. Reddy. Go ahead, sir. Where do you want to buy?
Yeah, hi, Manisha.
Hi.
I'm looking for a 2 BHK flat between ITPL area and Maruthwadi Bridge in Bangalore.
Okay.
So my budget is around 50 lakhs and I'm looking for a super luxury apartment and it's a 2 BHK. So
All right, Mr. Reddy, I think a super luxury in 50 lakhs is pretty much out of the question in Bangalore because that market has run up quite a bit. But we will try and give you the best options. Is there anything that you've shortlisted and also would like us to validate?
Yeah, I mean, I have zeroed in on Mahaviri Tranquil. So I'm just hearing your opinion. Whether is it worthy to buy, go ahead, or is there any other better option in that? I mean, I'm not concerned about the ready to occupy. So it's fine. For example, Mahaviri Tranquil is asking us to ready to occupy on 2015. So like that scenario is also fine for me.
All right, Mr. Reddy, I think 50 lakhs is going to be a difficult budget to find you a super luxury project, but I'm sure we can look at some good projects within that budget in one of the hottest locations, which is Whitefield. Let's start with his preference, which is Mahavir Tranquility. Good one to go with?
Yes, Manisha, this is a good project because the price point is 3,500 rupees a square feet. It's available from the developer. And I think you will get about 45 lakhs for a 2 BHK unit. Talking about this micro market, in general, Whitefield has about 22 projects with about 3,534 units. Available units are just about half, which is 1,762 units. A very healthy inventory overhang of 19 months. The price appreciation in this micro market is staggering at a 16% annualized return. It's grown like 40% in the last 2.5 years. And apart from this project, which is Mahavir Tranquil, we have two more suggestions. One is from SLS developers called SLS Square at a very attractive price point of 3,400 rupees per square feet. You have about 248 units available, total units rather, of which I think about a 2 BHK would just cost you about 52 lakhs per se. It's in a good location of the Whitefield. The second recommendation that we have is Foyer Infinity from Foyer Constructions, slightly on the higher side at 3,700 rupees per square feet. This project was launched in 2011 and should be completed by sometime end of next year. You have a price appreciation of already 11% in this project, should be available around 50%, rather 50 lakhs, and it's just about 2-3 kilometers from the ITPP, which is a very attractive corridor from a rental income as well. Okay. So quite an interesting option.
So Mr. Reddy, your project gets a quick thumbs up, but before that, let me also tell you one big concern, which I'm sure if you are a resident of Bangalore and already know of this fact that Whitefield does have a water shortage supply concern, isn't it? Sure, that's an issue with the Whitefield market, but there's nothing one can do about it.
So what happens, Manisha, for the larger developers at the larger price points, the project that comes in, the safety of water availability is a bit higher. Having said that, for the lower and mid-rung developers, what they do is the societies are very active. So they tend to get water through tankers, and also they're kind of living up with the society and the system around the city. So it's not
they figure it out.
Yeah,
I think everybody in India does figure out what to do with their water concerns. I think this is a story in city after city. Chennai is no better, though things have got better in that city, and hopefully Bangalore will get it right as well. We are talking about Whitefield market in Bangalore, and a market which has done exceedingly well over the last 2.5 years, giving you returns of about 16% plus. So the two projects that you can look at in a budget of 50 lakhs, SLS Square by SLS Developers, and there's Foyer Infinity, Foyer Constructions. So we've got Ashok on the phone line with us. Ashok, first of all, apologies. I do know that you're a little miffed with us because it's taken us a long time to get back to you, but I hope we'll be able to help you today and you'll be happy. Go ahead, sir. I believe you want to buy something in Dwarka Expressway. What's your budget and where exactly?
Yeah, hi Manisha, hi Sumir. Okay, I've given my details. I'm interested to buy for investment purpose at Dwarka Expressway. My budget is between 85 to 90 lakh rupees and can be 2 or 3 bedrooms. So can you suggest or you recommend which is the best property, this builder or the area?
All right. And you've also looked at SS Group, which is coming up in Sector 84, 85?
SS Group, yes. One is Coralwood in Sector 84. The other one is the Leaf in Sector 85, which is just close by.
All right, so a lot of projects, Ashok's already looked in Dwarka Expressway, one of the hottest markets of NCR, attracting a lot of interest. So what should he do? I mean, with that project and then any other options in Dwarka Expressway?
Actually, within the price budget per se, what you'll have is options either on the western side of the Dwarka Expressway or the new Gurgaon sectors that we normally refer, because you don't have too many options on the Delhi side of Dwarka Expressway because the price have really gone a staggering high. The new Gurgaon sectors currently lacks livability, but that's an important point to note because you don't have infrastructure available, like roads, water channels and things like that. So you need to keep a perspective that this investment will give you a livability only after a few years to come. Now, talking about some data points, in the new Gurgaon sectors, you have about total number of 42 projects with total supply of 16,000 plus units, available units at about 3856 units, inventory overhang at a very low of 8 months. It is a mid-end segment market. The weighted average price is about 4967 per square feet, and the 2 BHK average size is about 1207 square feet. The price appreciation trend in the new Gurgaon is at a staggering absolute return of 50% in the last 2.5 years, which is very close to 20% on an annualized basis. We have considered your specific project, so it's part of one of our recommendations. The first recommendation that we have for you is a project from Vatika Group called 7 Lamps in sector 82 at about 5150 per square feet. The total number of units is about 608 and it's available in the resale market. The second recommendation that we have for you is called Gurgaon 1 in sector 84 at about 5050 square feet per square feet, and this is also available in the resale market. It is backed by a group called Alpha G Corp, which is backed again by a very renowned PE fund. It's a mid-end project. It's coming up very nicely. The third recommendation is what you wanted us to evaluate, called the Leaf from SS Group. It's in sector 85 at 4900 rupees a square feet. It's also available in the resale market. However, the completion time for this project is 2015. That's one thing you need to perhaps keep in view while you are investing. It's not a short-term investment. It will give you returns for sure, but from a livability perspective, you need to have a significant time horizon.
All right. So in his budget, you're saying towards the Delhi side, the rates have gone up so much, 80 lakhs is not a good enough budget. You have to cross 1 crore plus
easily
to get anything there easily. So maybe 1.5 crore is something that you should be looking at. So New Gurgaon and on the other side of Dwarka Expressway is what we are focusing on. Some projects in 80 lakh rupees that you can look at from an investment point of view, keeping a horizon of at least 3 years plus, is 7 Lamps by Vatika Group. There's Gurgaon 1 by Alpha G Corp, and there's the Leaf by SS Group. This, Ashok, is a project that you've shortlisted, gets a thumbs up from us. You can go ahead at the current price point and look at it. Just have a slightly longer term viewpoint, a quick rotation of these projects may be possible. You don't know the investor interest, it may continue, but then if things turn around, then investor driven markets are the first ones to take the big knockdown. Absolutely. So that's just a bit of caution coming from our side on this market.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app, fully optimized for retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.